showdown between Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm. All right, so here's the longtime Jackson Wink MMA staple, former UFC Women's Bantamweight champion Holly Holm. DC, she's got the highlight of all highlights. She'll be looking to produce another one here tonight.
That night she knocked out Ronda Rousey was absolutely insane because Ronda Rousey was still riding super hot. Nobody thought she had a chance. Set up that beautiful head kick just because, as always, Holly Holm will follow a game plan to a T. One of the smartest fighters in the entire UFC. Uses her brain, her skill, and her footwork in order to set traps for opponents, and then she strikes and strikes to finish the fight. Holly Holm is a phenomenal fighter.
And when her back has been up against the proverbial wall, she comes out and dominates someone like Megan Anderson, as she did back at UFC 225. Holly Holm chasing further greatness here tonight. All right, so here she is, two-division UFC champion Amanda Nunes. And ice water in her veins doesn't even begin to describe it. There's just something about Amanda Nunes on fight night, whether she's staring across at Ronda Rousey or Chris Cyborg, it doesn't seem to matter. She puts the focus on her, and skill for skill, she might be the best in the world.
And it comes from that, right, John? Because what intimidates you when you stood across from the biggest stars the sport has to offer? She goes out there with an idea of how she's going to approach the fight, regardless of the opponent. And in most cases, she is approaching these fights with one thing on her mind, and that's brutality. And you watch that in her finishes. She demolished Ronda Rousey. She busted up Miesha Tate and then knocked out Chris Cyborg. Amanda Nunes is a savage.
We always talk about MMA being the fastest growing sport in the world. Women's MMA might be the fastest growing sport in the world, and no one has been a bigger beneficiary, of course, than one Amanda Nunes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a boxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, Holly, the Preacher's daughter, Holm. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda, the Lioness Nunes.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, here we go with round one between Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm. Both women have been at the top of the sport, but an interesting stylistic matchup for Holly because Amanda figures to be in her face from the openers.
Amanda has to be in her face, but if there's anyone that can stick to a game plan and can use her footwork to maintain distance, it's Holly Holm. She's so good, she's so tough, and she does not deviate from the plan that her and her team at Jackson's comes up with.
Oh, nice punch there by Nunes. Under 2 minutes to go. Pretty good right hand. kick checked by Holm.
Big kick lands.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Nice lead left hand by her there. You would probably call that like a piston or something,
It's like a piston, John, just right there, straight back and forth with that left hand. Big punch land.
Back and forth we go. Nunes gets hit by that kick to the body. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. You knew she came in with the book on her as a kicker, and her opponent did nothing to adjust.
Her opponent didn't check one kick, so why would she not continue down that path? Why would she not continue to throw her hands just to set up those beautiful, nasty kicks? And she is landing them with full force every time she throws it.
All right, here we go as the next round gets underway. Great to have you with us tonight, and great to see her striking get to the next level here tonight. Just an absurd number of total strikes landed in that previous round.
Every fight, she improves in terms of her technique. But every fight, she has told us she's going to put out more activity. That round was definite proof that she's ready to stick by her word. Punch over the top. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes for Holly Holm. And connecting with 62% accuracy, by the way, against Amanda Nunes. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Holly Holm.
Fantastic takedown.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Her ground and pound is downright scary, in constant pursuit of the finish. Might get it here.
She does a really good job of throwing punches with intent. She never just throws just to be throwing. Every punch is meant to land, and every punch is meant to start or finish.
And now a head kick to boot. Big power shot there.
Good punch land.
Holm's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh! What a round! All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
Big kick land.
Well, that's her power shot right there. Landed the hook beautifully, I thought.
She does a great job of finding the target when she throws that punch.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Some nice back and forth action here.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
So 41 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. And landing with 62% accuracy thus far against Holly Holm. All right, so she lands another leg kick there, and now you're starting to really see visible damage on the other side. I don't think she can take it.
She won't take many more. You'll start to see her fall to her back and try to engage the grappling because she will not be able to get any weight on her front leg, which will make her stationary and be in a lot of danger to get caught with something hard at the top.
Just misses there with the left. Under a minute now to go in the round.
It's such a fast leg kick.
45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, nice punch there by Nunes. 30 seconds to go here.
Real sneaky body kick.
15 seconds.
Came from inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Time! Hey, stop!
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot of leg kicks for good measure in that round.
I mean, leg kicks are the key. You watch people win fights with just leg kicks, especially in this game. I mean, it is my strike of choice. I love the animation when I've landed so many leg kicks that my opponent just kind of waves me off and the fight gets stopped. Keep throwing it. If they're not going to check them, keep throwing the leg kick. Great punch landed with so much power.
All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC.
All right, she's landed some pretty good shots here tonight, but still, DC, unable to string any solid combinations together.
I just don't believe she's confident in being in there. She's very aware of her opponent's power, so it's making her limit her activity on the inside. Throw that out the window. You're the faster fighter. You're successful. Let those combinations string together.
Splits the guard, lands the right hit. Holm's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. And they separate. Sage work here defensively. Double leg takedown, no good.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now. She blocked the punch. 10 seconds now to go in the round.
Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, here we go as the next round gets underway, and you can see the visible damage on both sides after all of the effective body work there in the previous round.
You can see it, the redness, the tenderizing of the ribs.
Yeah.
Soon, her opponent will start to drop her hands to protect her body. Look for her to follow up with something over the top, hoping to end the night. Big punch lands through the middle. Leg kick.
Back and forth we go here. All right, so she finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort earlier on, but cleaned up the technique a little bit, and now we'll see what she can do.
She cleaned it up. She really did take her time back. She took a step back. She evaluated what's my best course of action. Figured it out, got it done. Now, how does she handle being on top with dominant top position?
Back to the feet now. All right, I'm gonna punch her shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. Are you going for the finish or what?
I am fighting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight.
1 minute to go in the fight.
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
Another knockdown. Look at the inside leg kick. Now could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
All right, so there it is again, another sprawl, beautiful takedown defense. Everybody in this division is going to be trying to take her down, but tonight, unable to do so.
When you're as good of a striker as she is, people are going to want to wrestle you. She has really done a good job of rounding out her takedown defense, using it to sprawl and brawl and get back to her feet.
All right, so the women go the distance here tonight, entertaining fight throughout, and she really got it done with her striking, I think.
She got it done with her stand-up. That's what she's known for. It's her calling card. It's exactly what we come to expect when this young lady steps into the octagon, throwing her punches and bunches, landing beautiful kicks. What a great performance.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-46, 49-45, and 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Holly, the Preacher's Doctor, Holm.
All right, so the judges are unanimous in their decision. She gets it done tonight. Big tests lie ahead. Tonight, she passed this one.
You knew right away that this would be her toughest fight, and it showed itself in the octagon. Her opponent is a very